G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to the next session. This is turn 5. Now, I hope there wasn't too many mistakes last turn, because I'm going to jump straight into this turn. If anyone gives me rules corrections on the last video after it's uploaded, sorry, turn 5 will already be done. So yeah, I just can't step away from it, man. It was pretty exciting that last turn. We got our butts absolutely smashed, and I'm dying to see how we can get out of this. So, what are we going to do? So for the first thing we're going to do is try and figure out what to do with Rita. Now, if I can kill this guy, I might do that and then run away. Otherwise, I might just do an evade check and just get the hell out of Dodge. Because she could move 6 spaces, which would give all the investigators quite a lot of distance. Because the 2 monsters are here and all the other investigators are on this side of the map, and she could get over there in one go. That might be the best move for her, but the best move I think for the game would be to try and kill this dude first. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, right. So yeah, it helps if I have the recording thing turned on. Let's get back into this. It's absolutely necessary for the peace and safety of mankind that some of Earth's dank, dead corners and unplumbed depths be let alone. Okay, so first thing I'm just going to quickly do, let's have a look at this monster.
Okay, so he has 6 health. So we saw from our last fight that basically we can do a maximum of 6 damage, right? Because she has a strength of 5, and we get +1 from the weapon she has. So we have a maximum of 6 damage, so we could kill it in one roll if we're super lucky, but the chances are we won't. Last time I played, I did a fight with her. I used a focus card and spent all these resources to kill the dank one, or whatever it's called, the deep one. But we probably didn't need to, because the damage is accumulative, we only need to get 2 successes each time we roll. So you only need 2 successes, and then you get +1 from the sword. That's 3. You attack again, 2 successes, and he's dead. So it isn't that hard to kill, I don't think. But the problem is, if we kill him, then we're trapped there. So I don't think it's worth trying to kill him at this stage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an evade check and try and get the hell out of there and just run away. I do really want to attack that dude though. No, we're going to run away. Now I haven't done an evade check yet, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe I should just attack him. But if the riot moves twice, 1, 2, she'll be actually in the space with the riot, which would be horrific. I really want to kill that guy. No, we're definitely gonna evade.
We need to see how this works anyway, and let's evade. Yes. The maniac approaches from behind and swings an axe in a wide arc. Suffer 3 damage. Did I hit attack? No, I hit evade, didn't I? Suffer 3 damage and agility negates +1.
Okay, so her agility is 4, +1 is 5. Okay. Bam! And we get 4 successes. That's what we like to see. Okay, so he tried to hit us for 3 damage. We negated all of the damage. So, that's that.
I'm absolutely. I'm gonna have to stop this. I'm absolutely. It didn't say anything that I've evaded the monster. Now I'm confused. Did I hit evade or attack? Okay, I'm just gonna stop this. Hang on.
I checked and I definitely clicked the right button. So we've evaded that monster, which means our move action does not get interrupted. You've actually got to choose your action before you do the evade check, because some evade results will cancel your move, make you lose the action. Anyway, so we're moving. That's 1, 2, 3. Because remember, she's got a special ability. You may move 1 additional space as part of a move action. And then we're going to do another move action. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Go through the secret passage here and head into the bathroom. Now we have Carlson's turn. Now he's in a lot of trouble. He's got a broken leg and a broken arm. But what's interesting is the broken leg text, which says, if you move more than one single space as part of a move action, flip one damage face up. But he actually has no face up damage at the moment, which means that we can move normally and it will not affect us. So we can use this opportunity to do a move that will be quite hard for him later on. So I think what we're going to do is he's going to do a move action and go 1, 2 into the back here, and then he's going to use the other action to access here. So the broken leg doesn't actually do anything in this particular case because there's no damage to flip up.
Okay, so Klickarunski. A large unlit lantern hangs from the creaking support. You can light the lantern only if you have a light source. Okay, so we can't actually do that action because we don't have a light source. So that was a completely wasted move.
At least we know how to light the lantern now. Let's go 1, 2, back to where we came from. And that's the end of that move. Very efficient. Okay, so Simmons is going to go 1, 2. Remember, he actually has a light source. And then he is going to try and open this object here.
Okay, Klickarunski. The door leads to a tower that stretches high above the rest of the nearby buildings. You can explore only if you have the silver key unique item.
Which we do. Bam, we picked that up last turn. So the only guy doing any work for us is Simmons.
Okay, so we have that. Explore. Yaboink. A rickety wooden steps leads up into the tower. Discard this explore token and place the bell tower tile as indicated.
Okay, well this is very good. The bell tower is, we know what we have to do here. We've got to flick this, we've got to sound the bell, and once we do, that's the signal for the guy in the boat to pick us up. But we still need to light the fire, I think, first.
On the shelf beside the stairs, you spot something interesting sitting in a pile of old objects. Place the dynamite item. Nice. At the top of the tower, an old fog bell hangs from the sturdy beam. Place an interact token as indicated. Excellent. You may move one space into the explored area.
I don't know if we actually do want to move in there. Basically, he's got the light source, so if he moves in here, it's going to set him 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to set him 1, 2, 3, 4. A turn behind. It'll make it mean he'll lose an action trying to get to the lamp, to light the lamp. Yeah, I don't know if we want to actually move him in there, because if we move him in here, that's the end of his turn, because he started down here, so we went 1, 2, action. So what this means is, if he goes here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 in one turn, and the next turn it'll be 1 action, 2 actions, and he'd be stuck in that corner. But if we stay here, next turn he could go 1, 2, 3, 4 in one turn, and then do the action, and then start walking out, which might be the much better way to do it. So he's going to stay where he is and start heading off to light the thing. And he's also got the lamp, so he can light the room, this hidden room. He can light that as well. So she is going to, the sister is activate the street urchin.
Come over here and you bang. A young boy peers into the alley from the side of a door. He seems to be curious what all of the commotion is about. Let's approach him. You ask the boy for help. So this is rolling with influence. Her influence is 3. It's not a particularly good amount. Come on. You rolled so badly last turn. It's gotta be
Got to be good rolls now. Bam, there's 2. And we have an investigation. Now she does have an investigation to spend, but I think I've been spending them a little too freely. We got so pounded last turn because we couldn't use those investigations. Carlson had 3, but he didn't roll any investigation icons, so he couldn't use them. But Rita had a whole bunch. Oh, he discarded dazed at the end of her turn as well. That basically just said that she couldn't use clues during her turn. Yeah, so like she got so badly hammered because she didn't have any. So I think unless you really have to, I'm gonna start, holding on to these where I can. Anyway, so she rolled 2.
Let's see if that's enough. Bam. The boy tells you that you will find something good in the snack shack, but you'll need the key from Henderson to get it. Gain 1 clue. The boy shuts the door and turns off the lights. Discard this person. Okay.
She gets another clue. And we discard this dude. Yoink. Okay, so this is the snack shack here. But we can't get in there because we need to find Henderson, which we haven't found yet. Unless the silver key will open that. Maybe it's like a skeleton key. So we can try it with the silver key, but I don't know. There might be another person hiding in here somewhere, either there or there. Okay, what's she going to do with her second turn? I think for her second move, she's going to go 1, 2 to here. She's basically preparing herself. We know the monsters are going to be coming down this way. Now she actually has the shriveling spell, which is a 3 damage spell. It's quite powerful. And it's got range, which means it's got 3 spaces. So she can shoot now into here. So if these guys come anywhere there or further down, she can take a shot at him, preferably killing the maniac next turn. Okay, so that just leaves the father, and he's going to go 1, 2, and then with a range of 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, he can't. Actually, there's no point in doing that because Simmons is already focused. So he is going to go 1, 2, and that means next turn, if the monster comes in range of shriveling, we'll be able to give her focus before she shoots. Okay, so that's the end of that. That was a relatively quick turn.
Righto, let's go to the mythos phase. Whoa. The fire spreads out of control. Place in a space adjacent to a space containing fire.
Again, we have 2 choices. We can place it here, but we need to get there at some point, so we have to put this out. So again, I'm going to place it down here.
Fire spreads. Sister Mary has lost her way. Suddenly desperate for a familiar landmark or clue to her location, Sister Mary suffers 2 face-down horror, but perception negates. Then she flips 2 horror face up.
Okay, so her perception is 3 dice. So we need 2 successes. Come on. Come on. Boom. Okay, we get 1 success. And she is going to cast 1 clue. I don't know about this. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep just the 1 success. Okay, because I want to save those clues for really important rolls. And she's got tons of sanity. It's like 8. So, yeah, bam. And she gets minus shock. Because this comes in face down, and then it flips automatically because of the second part of the mythos event. Your heart races and your breath catches in your throat. Resolve immediately. No additional effects. Flip this card face down. Boom. Good call. Lucky. Okay, that was lucky.
Bam. The rioting townsfolk beat the walls of the building with boards and bottles. The sounds of shattering glass pierces the fog and reverberates through the walls of the hotel. Darkness overtakes the alleyway as the lights are smashed. Place darkness in each of the 2 alley spaces. Each investigator suffers 1 face-down horror. Wow. Well, I guess I should have put the fire into that location then, because you can't have darkness where there's fire. Okay, so darkness is there as well. And each investigator suffers a face-down horror. This isn't good. So bam and zabam. Wow, she's in trouble. We've got to fix her. How do we get horror back? Ya-bam. Ya-bam. And finally, ya-bam. Let's put this here. Yoink. The Innsmouth mob moves 2 spaces towards the pier. Anyone in their path is swept along, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this is the same effect as always. 2 spaces towards the pier. Okay, so that's here. 1, 2. Klickarunski. No investigators in the space. The maniac moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks in the space who has suffered the least damage. So the maniac goes 1, 2, which is a bit of a bummer because that's out of range of shriveling. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a way around that next turn. That's alright. No investigators in the space. Clink. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monsters within range with the highest horror rating. All horrific checks have been resolved, blah, blah, blah. Well, the only one in range is poor old Butler Man, 1, 2, 3. So he's resolving against the maniacs. So click on the maniac, resolve horror check. The maniac smiles in your direction. An empty expression devoid of joy. Something cruel dances behind those flat, emotionless eyes. Suffer 1 face-down horror and mind negates. Okay, so his mind is 3. So he's not too bad. He's only 1. We only need 1 success. Come on, 1 success. Booyah! Excellent. That's 1 success, so we negate that horror. Finally, some decent rolling. Clunk. And that is the end of the mythos phase. Whew! That was quick. Okay, so the turn progress is getting a little slower. The board's getting nastier. We haven't actually added much to what we're doing. We have discovered the bell tower, right? And that was one of our things. We had to ring the bell. We have discovered the lamp, so we can light the lamp. So we can do those 2 things, and that's 2 of our mission goals. We only need 1 more mission goal after that, which is to find the missing guy. We still need to open this location and open this location. Plus we know that there's something fancy in there, but it said he told us we needed a key off someone, but we haven't met whoever that was. So I guess we did actually do not bad. We have, one of the cool things is we finally got our party kind of together, which means that all the buff spells that we have, we've got some healing spells, we've got some, you know, giving people focus, all that kind of stuff. We can actually start casting them and make our guys more prepared. And next turn, I'm going to kill this monster who's fallen over. Where was it? Here. Yeah. I don't want to glue them because I might paint them. But yeah, so he's going to die next turn for sure. I've got a plan to kill him. And even though we'll kill him, we won't have to worry about this guy meeting anyone. So that'll really help us getting rid of that crazy maniac guy. I really wanted him to drop the fire extinguisher here so she could pick it up on her way, but it takes an action to drop something, and
It was just no good because we needed to get him in range of the sister so he could bless her. Okay, well, that's the end of turn 5. I think I'm much happier with that turn, even though it didn't really do much. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.